Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I will be giving you some things that I feel need to be changed in GTA Online. It's quality of life update, so really it's just these things, most of them aren't too big. It's just really something that, or things that annoy us, annoy most players in GTA Online. Most people complain about it, and some things some people might not care too much about, but they're not really, most of them aren't big. They're just, they're there and they're the small things that get on your nerves. Whenever they happen to you or whatever. And I do have the fan off. That's a vent. Which you might hear. Anyway, contacts. Over the course of the game, we've gotten a lot of contacts. And now, we're stuck with them. We can't delete them, or we can't hide certain ones. Like, why can't we hide ones that, you call only to request a mission from? Like, no one requests a mission. You just go to a pause menu and you can find a Lamar mission or a Gerald mission or a Simeon mission. You don't call to request one, No one does. No one ever really used that feature. And it doesn't make sense to me why it's even in the game. But I don't see why we can't take contacts out, or hide them or something. And they can still, send you invites or call you or whatever. But there's no need to have people on there that you're never going to call or going to use their contact for any reason. And some of them don't even pick up. Like, I get why, like, Tony Prince is in there and Laszlo and English Dave, but if we call them, they don't pick up. Why can't we just hide them and then they can call us still? I mean, it really makes no sense. If you're gonna have this many contacts, it takes forever to get to, like, Lester. Everybody uses Lester. Everybody uses Morse Mutual. Every now and again you use your mechanic. You'll use Merriweather every now and again. Lamar every now and again. Really, those four are about all you use, and your assistant. So those five are about all you use to do anything in the game. Why can I just have those on there? I don't really get it. Now, Morse Mutual is another big one. A few years ago, you could claim all of your vehicles in one go. They would have a claim all option. You could claim it, and then people decided, hey, I'm gonna start doing glitches with this. So Rockstar said, all right, cool, we're gonna take it out. Now you can, I don't think you can claim all in one garage anymore. No, you can. You can claim all in one garage, but it used to be your cars would just pop up. And I don't see why they organized it like the way they have it, because no one wanted that, It organizes it, yeah, but I want my car back, or my plane or whatever. I don't want to have to call 100 times because I have a car in this garage, that garage, and this garage, and then my presser, and then a couple planes destroyed. Because then I got to call 100,000 times just to get the vehicles back that I need or that I use. I don't understand why Rockstar did that. Just have it, like, claim all at the bottom. Like, say you keep it in the garages in case, just why not? And then have claim all at the bottom just before you even go into, like, a garage menu thing to call it back. Have claim all at the bottom. It would be real convenient, and it would make it a lot easier for people to request a lot of vehicles back. And then the hangar and land vehicle. If you ever called in a plane from the hangar, you understand this. For some reason, Rockstar decided, we're not going to let you call in a plane and drive your vehicle. I don't see why. Because it takes forever to steal an NPC vehicle, or, maybe you can call in a buzzard from the CEO menu and then fly over there. You could do that. But if you call, say you are an MC, you call in your, I don't know, pyro, and then you call in your oppressor, your pyro is going to despawn. Or your oppressor is going to despawn when you call the pyro in. That's annoying. I don't see why it's like that. And then there's another thing with the vehicles. Vehicle spawn after death. Whenever you die in a vehicle, or die while, you called it in, it didn't get delivered. If you die, that's it. You're screwed. You're out of the vehicle. You have to wait 2 minutes. It used to be 5 minutes, but they changed it. I don't know when. I didn't even notice it till I watched a video and someone said something about it. But now you just wait 2 minutes and then boom, it's back. But I don't see why the vehicle doesn't just spawn in, or if it doesn't spawn in because you died, maybe it messes with the coding or whatever, then why do I have to wait to call it back in, That doesn't make sense to me at all. I don't see why they have it like that. I mean, it's annoying, because say a cop or say an NPC kills you and you were calling in a Kuruma or something, and now, you're stuck waiting for the thing to come back. Wait the 2 minutes. And it's really just one of the most annoying things about the game that I find. Now there's another thing that's always kind of bothered me. Like if you just called your car in, you have to wait 2 minutes to call another one in, and if a player blows it up, then you're screwed. You know, you gotta wait the 2 minutes, or you gotta use your MC menu. I don't understand that for non-weaponized vehicles. Like if it's in a weaponized vehicle, that's one thing, just to prevent grief and problems. But if you call in your, I don't know, pariah, I come over there and blow it up, you have to wait the 2 minutes. You're screwed. You're sitting out. And I've never understood why Rockstar has it like that. And then another thing is the distance that you have to run for calling in vehicles. We don't have a mechanic anymore. We haven't had a mechanic since like, I think he got taken out in 2013 or early 2014. He hasn't been here. He's never been on next gen. You know, we used to have a mechanic that would drive your vehicle, and sometimes he would drive it and he would like mess it up real bad or something. It was kind of funny, but now we don't have a mechanic. The vehicle just spawns in. So I don't understand why we have to run away from the vehicle to call it in or be a certain distance away. I don't get that, and why that's still in the game. It may be if it was for a mechanic, I could. And then another thing would be the vehicle cooldown. Why do we have to wait 2 minutes to call in a vehicle? You know, we don't have a mechanic anymore. He's not trying to run back. I've never really gotten that one either. It's, you know, it's weird. This next one, like moving your cars is very annoying. If you've ever had to move your cars from a garage to another garage, it is very annoying because you have to travel all the way across the map to do that sometimes, and you're just trying to move. You got to move a lot of cars. You're trying to do it quick, but you're going from, you know, say Eclipse Towers to the airport garage because that's where you want this car at. You're screwed. You know, I mean, if it's only one car, you can say fly over there or drive over there in like a NPC vehicle, and then you can call it in, call that car in that you want to move and drive it in there. But if it's a lot of cars, you can't do that because we have a vehicle cooldown. I wish that they had like a feature in the garage to where players can go up to it and like move the car from this garage to that garage, and maybe you have to pay for it, you know, like $5,000 or $10,000, something like that. Because I mean, then Rockstar can make money from it. But you know, I just don't understand that. That it's very annoying. I had to move my cars about a year ago, and God, that took me a long time to do. Yeah, it's always annoyed me. Another thing is switching weapons on a vehicle. If you've ever bought, like, say, a weapon for a vehicle like the minigun, then you wanted the 50 caliber gun because you realize it does more damage, and it's about the same amount of time to destroy stuff as the minigun is, then when you do that, you got to pay the $200,000 for it. Some people $200,000 doesn't really matter, and then other people $200,000 matters a lot. If you already have bought the weapon, why do you have to pay for it again? You know? It's like if I want homing missiles on here and then I want the barrage, why do I and then now I want to go back to homing, why do I have to pay for homing again if I leave the little menu or leave the hangar or whatever? That's always annoyed me, and it annoys many players. The Arena War variant thing is also very annoying. If you have a Nightmare Arena War vehicle and you want to make it Apocalypse or whatever, you gotta wait, and you don't have to wait. You gotta buy another vehicle. You gotta buy that same vehicle again and just make it that. I don't understand why Rockstar doesn't have it to where you can just what is it called? Switch like variants in like the customization menu, and say it takes all the upgrades that you have off, except for like the engine and stuff, but like all the cosmetic stuff that comes with each variant that's specific, takes that off. Why can't they just have it like that? It would make much more sense. And really, it kind of pisses me off because Arena War was just a big money grab. The mode is kind of fun, but not the most fun. It was just a big money grab, and that's part of it. And it's very annoying. If I want like the Future Shock Death Bike, I gotta buy another one. That's annoying. Buying supplies, yeah, that's really the most profitable way because you can do stuff while they get delivered and stuff. But the Terabyte you cannot buy supplies from, and it gets kind of annoying because it interrupts your grind session if you're going from from business to business. It kind of gets in the way of doing some stuff, and never understood why the Terabyte doesn't have buy supplies. You can steal supplies all day, but you can't buy supplies. That's kind of annoying. You know, most people can be buying supplies, not stealing them. Why can't we just buy supplies from Terabyte? It'd make buying supplies a lot quicker. I mean, it's something small, but that's one of the most annoying things about the Terabyte is that it does not let you buy supplies from it. I was hoping it would, but Rockstar said, nah, we can't do that. It's very annoying in my opinion. I mean, it really is. Now, another thing that's also very annoying, if you have a lot of money, you have a bunch of money in your office. I guess the bank can't hold all your money, so you just got to store some of it in your office. I don't know. And for a while, it's cool, you know, because, oh, look at all the money. But eventually, it gets annoying, it gets in the way, and, you know, you don't want it there. So I don't understand why Rockstar doesn't add like a option or a menu thing. It's like you can hide your money all in the office, and, you know, whenever you want, turn it back on. That is a simple thing, and it's something very small, but I mean, it doesn't look really too good, in my opinion. And checking your supplies, you have to go to each business, or you have to remember it. I mean, usually if I'm buying supplies and stuff, I'll go buy supplies, and then about 2 hours, 20 minutes later, I'll come back, and they'll be empty. I'll buy it again, then I'll do the same thing, and boom. But if you say you bought supplies, you haven't played the game in a week, you bought supplies 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, you have no clue how much, you know. That, I don't get why they don't have like a menu or a thing on your phone to check your supplies, because you can't check your supplies for your bunker unless you go to your bunker. So that's annoying. I wish they would have a little thing on your phone, like an app, where you can check your supplies, and then, you know, it tells you how much time you have left for it, or maybe you just look at the supplies. It's like, all right, I have 3 bars, so I gotta wait about, I don't know, an hour and a half maybe, around there, and, you know, you're cool. But I mean, you can check your supplies for MC businesses. You gotta go to your clubhouse, and that's kind of annoying, but you can still do it. Your bunker, though, you have to go to, and that's just kind of annoying if you're like doing crates or something like on here. If I'm doing crates and I gotta go spend time checking that, you know, I'm wasting my time on it, and it just slows me down. And, you know, I make less money or put less crates in there. It's one of the most annoying things. And an RP increase for level doesn't really matter after 135. I think that's whenever you hit max health. But the RP payouts are horrible. Crates are like probably the best way to make to have RP or to get a RP. Maybe contact missions and heists they're another very good one. Adversary modes. But RP payouts in this game are horrible. Like if you sell a bunker, you barely get any RP for it. You sell an MC business, same thing. You barely get any RP. Now, crates will level you up a lot, because that's whenever Rockstar is being nice. And then the other businesses don't. And I think some of them need to. And also, I just recently completed Criminal Mastermind, and I got 800 RP for it. Plus whatever I did in the heist. I mean, that was nice. But I got 800 RP for completing arguably one of the most challenging challenges in the game. I got 800 RP for it. The loyalty bonus is easy. Loyalty stuff is easy. All in order, that's easy. Criminal Mastermind gives you 800 RP. And level doesn't really matter, but 800 RP for Criminal Mastermind. That's stupid. Another thing, this is more for free aim people, is free aim assist. Now, I get being it's free aim, they put them there, but why can't free aim assist have their own lobby? Because if I'm in free aim assist and I join your free aim lobby, I can kill you a lot. Like, I can grief you a lot easier than you can kill me or grief me, because I lock on for a second, and that second makes a difference. If I just spam the lock on button, L2, or the right click on the mouse, or LT, whatever it is, whatever console you're on, or I think PC's all free aim. Anyway, if I just spam that in third person, I'm gonna keep locking onto you, so it's really like I don't lose the lock. And it's very unfair. Like, I can shoot you out of vehicles easily, and you can't shoot me out of vehicles as easy. You can get lucky, maybe get me, but it's very annoying, and I don't get it. Like, I don't understand why free aim assist is allowed in free aim lobbies. If they're allowed in assisted lobbies, maybe. But why? Maybe they should just have their own little lobbies. It probably won't ever change that because it's so far into the game. But that would be one thing that would make a lot of people happy. And orbital cannon targeting. If you've played GTA in the past year and a half or so, then you've been OC'd once or twice, and it's a very overpowered thing, and should be removed. I highly doubt that they will though, just because it causes a lot of problems. But if you're carrying cargo and involved in a cargo mission, you should not be a potential target for an OC at all. That makes no sense. An OC destroys cargo, or will annoy you and maybe not let you finish a mission because you got OC'd and have to spawn in a dick year away and then come back. And the OC is really it's stupid to have in the game one, but if it's gonna be in there, don't let people that are doing cargo missions get targeted by it. That's just stupid, because it destroys cargo and there's nothing you can do about it other than go off the radar, go ghost. It's very annoying, very very annoying. And BST is overpowered, and it's usually what trash players use because it makes them feel good. It lets them kill you a little easier, a lot easier actually, and it gives you a health increase, which I can understand. Why does it increase the damage that you do with guns though? If you want to go punch me, a one punch knockout, cool. But why does it increase the damage that you do with guns? Like, anybody taking steroids or anything, no matter how many times they shoot a gun, the gun's going to do the same thing. It makes no sense why it increases the damage that you can deal with your guns, and really it shouldn't even be in the game. There's no point in BST being in the game at all. Maybe for death matches, maybe, just maybe. But in free mode, there's no point, to be honest, at all. Especially if you're not even in like a mission. If you're just in free roam as a CEO or calling Brucey or whatever, if you're not in a mission, you should not be able to access it, or it should be a lot more expensive to access, and eventually drain people's accounts, and they have to go get another one or start playing the game more and actually making money and being peaceful, whatever. BST should really not be in the game at all. But if it is, just for missions, just for missions, and be fair. My controller died, so yeah, it's gonna take a minute to stop this. This is kind of awkward. If you have homing, this is vehicle lock-ons. If you have homing rockets on a on a vehicle or the homing rocket launcher, you can lock on to other players and ground vehicles and kill them. This is very OP with things like the oppressor, because that the rockets are probably not going to be missing, and that you can't do nothing about it because you get no warning. You can't counter it. There's nothing to do other than get killed. And that I don't understand why you can lock on to ground vehicles like that. Maybe if it was NPCs, that's fine. It's not destroying anything. But players, I don't see why you can lock on to them if they're in a vehicle and you're in like an oppressor or something like that. A buzzard maybe, because the rockets aren't as good, but still I don't get it. Block people from joining lobbies. Now this one would be very convenient for many reasons. But say there's a player that's annoying you, keeps joining your lobbies and OCing you over and over and over. Say they're a jealous type of person. You just don't know. Maybe they're a little off in the head, got a couple screws loose up there somewhere. And they keep coming back and locking onto you and stuff like that. And they keep coming back and just annoying you. I wish there was a way to block them, or once they're kicked out the lobby, no matter if they close the app or not, they cannot come back into the lobby. Say there's one person in there that keeps them from joining in. Like say if I'm in there, 855 can't come in there because I'm in there, and then when I leave, say it transfers to another player. Now say once the lobby, like everybody that was in there at the time left, boom, they can come back into that lobby and they're fine. But this is one of the more annoying people, more annoying type of people in the game. Now kicking people from the lobby easier. It takes a dick year and a half to kick somebody from the lobby usually, and I wish it'd be a simple boom kick, you're out. Most people voted for it, and say the darker red your blip is, the easier it is for you to get kicked, or if you keep coming into lobbies or something like that. Perma kick is what this one's called. If you get kicked from a lobby and join back by closing the game and joining again, that's how you do it. You get kicked from a lobby. If you want to go back in there and orbital somebody again, or something like that, then you'll you'll close app, come back in the lobby, and boom, you're back in. That's very annoying. I know Rockstar probably can't do nothing about that. Kick cooldown. If you have to kick multiple people from the lobby, if you've ever had to kick multiple people from a lobby before, you'll know that There's a cooldown there for some reason. This is kind of stupid to me. If someone joins a lobby, you should be able to kick them and not have any cooldown. And also, if you take your whatchamacallit thing out, if you take your kick off somebody and try to give it to someone else, there's a cooldown. You know, and the people that want to keep coming back into lobbies and stuff over and over, this would also kind of prevent that, because you just keep kicking them, and they can't throw any parties in the lobby or anything like that. It'd be very. I just wish they would add that in, because it would be very convenient and help out a lot. Multiple VIP works. When you run a client job or a VIP work or MC contract, no one else can. No one else can do that, which is very, very annoying, and has been in the game since they've come out. Rockstar probably won't change it, but if they did, I would love them forever, because there's no need. Like, I can understand maybe 2 headhunters can't run or 2 diamond shoppings can't run, but if I'm trying to do sightseer and this dude's doing headhunter, why can't I do that? You know, they're not the same thing. I could let it slide if it was just 2 headhunters. You can't run 2 the same thing at the same time, but 2 VIP works. I just don't get that. The CEO VIP and MC limit. There's a limit to 10 people that can be registered or something, and it's kind of stupid. There's no need in the game. Maybe it's something for, like, the game can't handle more than that being registered as something, because there's, like, too much going on. Maybe that's why. If it is, okay, that's one thing. You can't do nothing about that. But if it's just because that 10 is just a magic fucking number, there's no need in that. I mean, it gets very annoying when you're trying to register something, but you realize, oh, there's 10 people in here, so I can't. 10 people register or something. Yeah, it's very annoying, and Rockstar should change that. Probably won't change. It's been in the game since the VIP stuff came out. But very, very, very annoying. Really, those are it for the quality of life stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully Rockstar will change some of these things in the next update, maybe. Probably not. And also, there's some Titan glitches and Cuban glitches still in the game. Rockstar probably get on top of them. It'll probably make some people happy. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, and bye.